Well, it would seem that Monday is fast becoming day that Nikki makes a video. So hi, happy Monday, everyone. Here we are again. That was a good start, wasn't it? Big fat cough. Things that are becoming a bit Groundhog Day. Number one, Monday, we sit on the couch and we make this video. Number two, fun with wood. Yeah, so it didn't work out the way I planned this weekend at all. It just involved wood. Also, this week I've put on every single light in my apartment in the hope that the light won't keep changing and morphing and being really weird like it was last time. Yeah, so the big plan was to go and go to Bulgaria and go to a lovely garden centre and look at plants and maybe buy some trees. That didn't happen because we decided like I talked last week about, yeah, I've got money coming in. It's also all going out again. We decided I can't treat myself to any gardening stuff until some exam board payments come in. And there's definitely one due next week and probably one later in the month. But at the moment, I'm working in dribbles and drabbles, little bits and pieces here and there. I also need to go to the tax office here and get a certificate. Otherwise, they're going to close my bank account down. So yeah, we just ended up playing with wood again. But at least this week the dog got involved, and we did get to swing on trees and try and pull them down and things. So it's slightly more fun than just chopping it up. The entire house is now full of wood because we can't put it in the woodshed because we've still got loads of wood in there. So the workshop's piled up with boxes and boxes of wood. I've made boxes and boxes of kindling this weekend. And apart from that, it was quite a quiet one, really. Davey was away because he was helping a woman with a pink horse box to get across Europe. That's his story to tell, I think. But yeah, so we didn't get to see him. We went out with Colin and Susanna on Saturday evening. Went out for our tea, but we stopped at Peter's first so that Chris could get Jack Daniels. And by the time we got around to Sonia, she'd shut up for the night. So we didn't get any tea, and that was probably a good thing because Chris was absolutely wankered. So we just got him back up the hill and fell asleep like a big baby like this on the couch while I made us something to eat, which he has absolutely no memory of eating, which is a shame because it was delicious. Yeah, so that was our Saturday with wood, things with wood, dog, playing with wood. The dog actually just chose a tree. We were looking and we were like, oh, some of these are going to have to come down. Let's do it. Let's get a couple of them down. It's never simple. We always start off being really, it's dead easy. Just go through the bottom of it. And then you find out because it's 20 feet tall, it's tangled up in 6 other trees and you've got to cut all those trees down to free the tree that you've cut down. And all the time we were cutting these down, Ellie, who is, she's my dog with personality, she was literally hugging this other tree, and she was like, "This one's mine." And being the incredibly indulgent dog parents that we are, we cut it down for her. And she was so excited, and it turned out this thing was, it was only like this wide, but it was about 15 feet long, and she wanted it for a stick. And we had to cut her a section of it off so that she had a stick all of her own. So yeah, we've got loads more firewood again now. Not all our barns are full. We are still ploughing our way through. And then Sunday, Chris got a fire going, which was really impressive. And please don't come at me about burning garden waste. I'd love to be one of those people who said they were going to weave their own fences out of leftover driftwood, but I'm not that person. I do my best for the environment in a lot of other ways, but garden waste I haven't got any use for it. So yeah, he got rid of loads. Really impressive. Just kept it going all day. We've managed to block the dogs in. So Magda was carrying on her driveway, like, yeah, I'm not coming out because your dogs are going to get out, and they can't get out anymore. I'm sure they'll find a way out, but for now it was like, yes, victory is ours. And then we came back Friday night when we actually set off to go to Bulgaria. I finished work at 4 and I don't have the guts to sneak out early because that would be the day that there was an earthquake or a major fire or something, and the emergency services would die trying to find me in the building and be halfway to Rousset. So I'm just not dishonest enough to sneak off. but it always takes hours because it takes 3 hours just to get out of Bucharest. We crossed the border into Bulgaria, and we were just blanketed in the thickest fog I have ever seen in my life. And I realised the next day, I didn't really think about it at the time. What I was thinking at the time was, I'm going to die. I realised why I'll never make a clickbaiter or a brilliant YouTuber, because I don't know how they do it. If they genuinely have strong emotion about something, you see people and they're like weeping on camera. How do you do that? Because we were inching through these back roads. Like, the road from Rousset to where we turn off was bad enough. And then you turn off and it's all country roads after that. And you couldn't see more than a foot in front of the car. And we were driving down the white line down the middle of the road. It was absolutely terrifying. And we had no alternative. It's not like you can just say, oh, we'll stop in a hotel. You're in the arse end of nowhere. And I was literally curled up in a ball in the car, crying that I was going to die. I mean, who turns around and goes, I'll film this? Not me. I was more concerned with not being dead than getting some really good footage there. So that must be one reason I'm never going to make a YouTuber. Another is the fact that YouTube wars have been going on Facebook this week. It's been really quite funny watching people telling each other to stay in the lane, and I've got more followers than you've got. And I'm like, oh, dear God, thank God I've only got 500 and nobody actually watches beyond the first 2 minutes of this monologue that I do. Because otherwise, I really don't want to be part of that. Don't want to be famous. This is just a diary. The pink horse box is bringing Channel 4 to our village. I'm not thrilled. I know the program. I know there's at least one big YouTuber on it, and they did contact me about 2 years ago and said, would you fit our what we're after? And I was like, no, I wouldn't, thank you. I have absolutely no urge to be famous. My daughter's ringing me, but she's going to have to wait a minute. I'm just decline that if I possibly can. Oh, where have I gone? Oh, bollocks, Georgie, why did you do that to me? Oh, I'm still here, right. Yeah, so I don't want to be famous and I don't want to be involved in YouTube wars. I would, however, talking of other YouTubers, because I seem to get on with people quite well. The big ones don't talk to me and the little ones are ever so nice people. I would like to thank Adam from Our Little Bulgarian Adventure, because I feel like he did a wood-based episode just for me this week. I'm sure he didn't, but it felt like it, and I really appreciated. I've always watched Adam's wood videos. I'm weirdly obsessed with wood, as you probably know if you've watched more than 2 minutes of any of my videos. But yeah, it was really helpful watching his wood video this week, and also his comment about how much wood do you want near your house in case of wildfires, because that's something that I'm very paranoid that might happen on my side of the village next year. I hope not, but there you go. Yeah, so I don't want to be famous. I don't want to be massive YouTuber. Thank you to those people who do follow me, though. Don't unfollow me, because it makes me feel really important. This is just wood, again, for which I apologise, but there are some moments of like trying to pull actual trees down, which I don't know, might be quite good fun. And the dog's cute, the dog's cute, so just watch it for the dog. And I made some pies. That's always fun. So yeah, I better go, because obviously if Sophie G is calling me, I need to call her back. So much love. My dad is 93. He was 93 yesterday. So I think that's a grand age to be. So happy birthday to my lovely Gramps, and hopefully next week. Oh, I was going to say, Colin's got 2 houses for sale. One of them is an absolute wreck, and it's got no windows, no wires, holes in the walls, all sorts. I think he's willing to take a very small amount of money for that, but it has got quite a lot of land and outbuildings and stuff. So if you're a builder in your project, that one is in a village called Dekov, and Davey's got some pictures of it on his channel, which is at the Timer Man 1. And he's also got one for sale just outside VT, which I've seen on videos in the past. They're very old videos, so it's probably, it's not been looked at for years. But I'm quite tempted to buy it myself, to be honest. So if anyone's interested in seeing Colin's houses, I'll ask him if me and Chris can grab the keys and go take a video, and I'll put them up next week. But for now, I'm going to go see if my beloved firstborn is okay and hope I don't burn my tea while I'm talking to her. So much love, hope everyone is well, and peace out. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to my kitchen floor, less than 1 minute after Chris has just mopped it. See that little black and white dog in the corner? She is the main culprit. It's an absolutely beautiful day today. It's warm. It says 11 degrees. It feels a bit warmer than that. We've just put our washing out, and Chris is just saying it's quite nice to be here and have me not sick and the weather be decent. So, wood pile it is. Sod Pavlikeni. We'll wait till I've got some money. I'm waiting to get paid by the exam boards this month, and then we'll go on a spree. And in today's fun twist of things that are going horribly wrong in our life, we've realised that this great puddle of water is not the dogs kicking the bowl over, because we've moved the bowl. And so we've had a look under the sink, and it's absolutely swimming with water under there. So somewhere we have got a leak, which makes a change from the bathroom having a leak, I suppose, because I think we've fixed that. I thought I'd try this method with the selfie stick. It's always fun. Right, the leak is fixed. Good news. Monica is really angry about the selfie stick. She is enraged. She's also enraged because there's dogs daring to bark. So my plan, I don't think I'm much steadier with a selfie stick than I am with a handheld. Hush, hush. My plan now is to go, and I've just picked up a massive log that is something we've cut down over the summer because it was about to bring the fence down. Down here is my beloved quince tree, just here, just behind me now, and it grew some quinces this year. There's about 7 quinces on the floor. So I'm thinking if I take my trusty handheld plier thingamajiggy and chop some of the branches off it and give it a bit of a trim, it might produce even more quinces for me this year. Chris has fixed the leak, so that's good. What a glorious, gorgeous day it is here today. We were just planning on looking and planning the garden, but suddenly a leak got in the way. So I'm off to see what I can do with my quince. Catch you when I've done it. Hold my camera. I am attempting to pull a tree down. I have cut this down. That needs to be on film, being heroic.
Is it recording? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
yeah. No, it is.
Can't pull it down.
Go on.
I can't. I'm trying to help, but
You need to cut that branch off. Where you do? I'm going. You nearly got it now.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, Ellie. Bloody hell, how big is it?
Right, you're nearly there now.
No, I'm nearly there. I can feel it, but I've nowhere else for the branch to go.
Right, cut them branches off there. Now you can get to them. See them?
Oh! Oh! Oh my God! Right, I've got nothing to hold on to.
Not them branches. These ones down here.
I can't see what I'm doing. I've got this to do it, surely. Oh! Right, you take over. You show me which branches then, because I don't know. There you go. That's a big wasted tree, though. Woohoo! Big tree is ours. Ellie's trying to get, look, she's like, I'll help this. I'll pull this one down. Clever girl, Ellie. Look at that. The perfect log. It did fall off the tree like that. There's absolutely no other effort involved. Ellie's trying to knock this one down, I swear. Is that one the one you've got your eye on, Elle? Do you want us to cut that one down for you? You look so cute, Ellie. Oop. And the other dogs. This is Ellie's tree that's coming down now. She's offended by it. There you go, Elle. Is that better? Look how happy she is that the tree is down. What is it about it, I wonder, that she's fascinated by? Oh, she wants it for a stick. A clever girl. Watch out, Elle. Don't let it fall on you. Oh, there you go, Elle. Have you got your stick now? It's a lot of effort just to get you a stick, that. Watch out for the other ones. She's all a stick for me. It's a bit big. Now you've cut it down, I'm thinking it might be a bit large. Well, that went from, let's just get these last two bits down, to, oh my God, we are absolutely surrounded by stuff now. Some of this is going to have to be burnt. The dog's been sick, probably from overexcitement. And the ironic thing is that the two we were going to get down are still there, because we were cutting everything that all the other branches were stuck in, and they have survived to fight another day. It's definitely a I wish I'd never started this feeling. Right, I feel like I've got serious competition here. Someone's got a miles better chainsaw than us. So I've had to leave Chris to it because the dog was sick and I had to bring her back into the house to get a drink. But amazing things have happened, and I think we've got quite a lot more wood. I'm just so sick of talking about wood though. I wish there was something else I could discuss other than wood. Hey, well done. I'm gonna turn my camera around and show everyone our wood. So, modelled by the sick dog is this enormous pile of wood, including a tree that Chris appears to have torn up by its roots with his bare hands here. I think that's the broken dead walnut. We're assuming that we're allowed to take a walnut down if it's dead. But we've got some good wood here that will make good logs either next year or the year after. So I suppose it's now my job to start moving this into a shed and get it out of the way. The dog, she was curled up on the couch like, oh, I might die a moment ago, but now she's coming out to see what's going on. And now we've got this lovely little fire hazard going on, in that we've kind of built a hedge full of twigs. So, and that is still a tree that is a bloody nightmare. Still got so much that we need to get down just to make sure that nothing collapses on our fence. I'm so sick of wood. I'm over wood. Right, look at that. Oh yeah, that's lovely. Look at the sun going down there. Dogs are going mental. So beautiful. We're going out for our tea. We have earned it through chopping a lot of wood. And I'm just going to stop off and get my goat. Sure if it's Venus or the North Star. Susanna thinks it's the North Star. It's just so it's going to be cold tonight though, isn't it? There's no cloud. Oh, I'm following my slightly pickled husband home. He's been on the Jack Daniels. Here I am, darling, don't worry. I have not been on the Jack Daniels. And also, we didn't get any tea because by the time we got round to Sonia's, she was closed. So we're going home. We're going to put pork steaks and Godoffer wedges in the air fryer. And I'm going to make a creamy blue cheese sauce. What fun. You see that? That's a light. We have a neighbour. We've never had a neighbour before. Not sure where these people have come from. Minor drip update. We thought, well, he fixed the drip that was here, but the drip has now moved because it was down here somewhere. And now it's here on this nut. So it is still dripping. So I placed this here to catch the drip. And now I'm going to go and get some kindling because I am a wood expert. Chris says I have a knack for this that he does not have. It is just simply a case of piling up little twigs. But anyway, I had a problem with my twigs this morning because my barns are now so full of wood that I can't reach my massive pile of kindling that I made last year for this very purpose. So I've got these very big sticks for kindling that I'm going to have to snap over my knee. But that's one for tomorrow, I think. One for Chris to do tomorrow because I'll be back at work. Once again, we are surrounded by a thick blanket of fog, which is amazing considering that yesterday was a beautiful sunny day from the word go. I was making breakfast while Chris plays, and then I'm going to start and be incredibly repetitive because guess what? Wood. We had a lot more wood yesterday. We did get some big overhanging trees down though, so that's a relief. But not all of them. Let's see, under my grapevines I go. Ducky made it outside after all. You see here where they're hanging over. You can't see because the camera's in the wrong place, but those we probably need to do something with too. But we've got a nice big gap around here now where we got a couple of the more overhangy ones down, and that is, there's a dead, oh I love those bells. Lovely. That is where we got some down. Still got my eye on one or two there though that need to come down. We're just running out of space again. You can see up there, there's a big pile of wood that Chris has thrown up there to get it out of the way so people can get past. But then you think, as Adam said in our little Bulgarian adventure last week, do you want a big pile of dry wood near your house given wildfires? So I might have to do something with that. Sorry for talking over the bells, they're so lovely, listen. Lovely. We have a peaceful scene in here. Little Monica down here. A little Ellie who's just had a shower because she rolled in some poop down here. Fire going strong. Filthy floor again. It was clean about 20 minutes ago. And Chris reckons he can start a fire because he has a thing. I'm not sure what he meant. I don't know what he was on about. But let's see. Where is he? Strasty Magda! Oh no, the gate's not locked. Have you locked it? Oh, we're all right then. Ellie! Victory! Come on! Ha ha! We win. Hey! The dogs love Magda and they want to be with her. She does not love them. So we've locked the gate, we've fixed the fence, we've blocked off the bit where they go underneath. We have got them trapped. We have won. Right, what's this magic thing you're doing with the fire? Is it the creepy vine? Is it that you think's going to set it off? And this is my job. It's just... No, I know you've been defeated. Such sorrow. There must be another way out so I can chase her to the whole village. This is my job. It's just going to be working my way through this until we've got to the end of it. God, what a mess. What a mess. Right, the fire is going to happen apparently. Is this really steady now? Because I've got a selfie stick. Like, my film's much better than they were. Bet they're not. Here we go. Here is Chris lighting a fire lighter. Ellie, you're cold because you're not dry yet. It's a dog that's refusing to put her bottom on the floor because it's chilly. Oh, something's caught.
Catch you straight away, not fast.
It's supposed to be really good, that creeper. For the other thing James and Tina said was grapevines. Very good for firelighters. Right, we might actually get somewhere with this today. Because not all of this is for burning. Oh, but well, I suppose it is. I think there's, if up there might be a few more decent sized bits that we can't quite get to yet, but not many. Most of it's for burning. Rather burn it now than have it burn us down in the summer when the wildfires come. I will come back to this later. And yet again, I am at my wood station. I'm going to start with the stuff that's left over from last week, and then I'll just keep going and getting. It's non-stop, this. Let's see how much of this I can actually chop. Let's get some of this out. It's a funny old world we live in when I'm sat filming myself doing stuff like this. Right, let's see. Let's pile it up for now and then use it. Next, this can be burnt straight away anyway, so that's good. It's probably enough of that. This is turning into a productive and successful morning. So far, I'm over here. I'm just about to go back and get some more. Oh, that's full. I got this pile down here. It doesn't look like a lot, but it's the sum of a great deal of effort. And I'm going to scrape this lot out and put it in my new composting bin. And then over here, look at this. The fairies have been, as Chris said. He's nearly got rid of the debris of that tree. And he's been taking minutes out to pull out twigs for me to cut as well. So we've got a good fire going. Ellie's popped a blister, and also we found her up on that roof at one point today. Don't know how she got up there. Who needs a goat when you've got a dog? There's some nice big... Oh, you're burning one there that I could have chopped up by the look of things, but I'll let it go. still. Ellie, you stay away from that, baby. But yeah, look. It's nearly all gone. Well done, Christopher. Victory. And this, I've still got a lot to do, but it's getting down to the bigger bits now that I can't do, that are Chris's job. So that's a relief, because once those bigger... Ellie, come away from there. Come here. Once those bigger bits are done, look at that. Goes a long way back, that shed. So we'll have a lot of space to start piling up. And realistically, we're only going to need about another 6 weeks worth of wood for this year. So after that, we'll just be piling all this up, ready for next year. And that makes me feel a bit better. So this is my next lot. God, I'm sorry. It's like Groundhog Day. It's just me talking about wood non-stop. Jesus, no wonder I'm not up there in the big league with 6,500 followers and all the rest of it. Sponsorship deals to do with wood are welcome. In terms of outdoor jobs, I have now been hoisted by my own pet toad. I have run through all the batteries in all the tiny chainsaws, so that is now done for this week. Chris is having such a successful time with his fire that he's now actually going across to other bits of the garden and grabbing some of my other piles. And I am being an excellent wife and making mince and onion pie filling because I'm going to make some puff pastry pies, some pasties, and leave them here for him to enjoy. And that noise in the background is potatoes in the microwave, because I'm going to do some nice jacket spuds in the air fryer as well. So I'm a domestic goddess. I am done in terms of garden work, I think. I have the lesser spotted Christopher bringing my wood piles from over there down here. Look at him, he's amazing. Hiya, babe, I'm just singing your praises. Look how much he's enjoying himself. He's really glad he started this. But we've got all that big tree gone. We've got a good half of this big pile that's been here for over a year. Nearly a year since we did the fencing. Gone. The rest of that is all tangled up with the old fence and wires and things. So we're going to need to burn some of that where it is until we've just got the wire left. And then we need to find a tip. Last time we did a big clear out, we got a container. But we need a tip because there's a lot of metal waste that, you know, my dogs are really good at attempting suicide by throwing themselves on anything sharp and metal. We've still got this to find a home for as well. But all these sheds are now full. So we just need to get rid of that last stuff in there, and then we can start moving some of this as well. Crazy. Absolutely insane. I have made pies to keep Chris alive. I've put the leftover mince in a separate pot, and I've made him a load of baked potatoes. I'm an excellent wife. And we always like to end our weekend sitting at the ferry porch. The dog's going mental. See you next weekend, Bulgaria.